Liquid Assets TV. I'm your host, Jerry McGill, aka Dr. Drinks. And man, do we have a show for you, Beach Blowout 2. So remember last year we had Beach Blowout 1, now this is Beach Blowout 2. And I gotta have a conversation here with you a little bit, because obviously at this point, Rebecca's probably zoomed out and you see I got an arm dangling here. So I'm going to give you a real brief explanation of it. I got Derron back in here helping me again. If y'all seen him on the other episodes, he's a sales manager at Liquid Assets and pretty much a jack of all. He kind of even handles operations from time to time when we throw him under the bus. But anyway.
Yeah, that hurts, by the way. I'd like to point
the
out,
bus ain't light, is it?
There's a tire tread in my back I want to talk to you about.
So anyway, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. We haven't been running a lot of shows lately, and want to kind of give you an explanation of what's been going on. We're back on track. We'll start doing a little bit more and more, especially once this wing heals on me. But let me step back a little bit. A few years ago, or many years ago, during the bartending and bouncing and all that stuff, I used to do some protection work for security companies, doing protections of executives and things like that a lot of years ago. And the money was really good, but you never could do a full-time gig at it and really get a full-time job doing just that. So that's why the bartending and being a bar owner and doing what I'm doing now, because those paid the bills where doing the protection work didn't. So I always wanted to go back and do it again. So what ended up happening is here recently I had an opportunity to go get a bunch of additional training and work with some people. And so the opportunity arose, so I started doing it. I went to, been to Blackwater numerous times. It's now called U.S. Training Center or Z, whatever you want to call it. But I've been going to do a bunch of training in North Carolina, and that's why I've kind of been out of the picture. I've been doing that for about the last year, on and off. So, but anyway, that's one of the things. Then the other thing happened is right after I got a lot of the training done, I was getting ready to get some things done so I could go and start doing some protection work, some high risk stuff. This shoulder popped, had a torn rotator cuff in it, and had a tendon that had to be reattached. That took a while to be redone. Yeah, it's kind of ugly, isn't it? Yeah, so.
Just sounds painful.
Yeah, it was. 30 days later, the thing got an infection in it. Had to go back in, cut it open, and redo it all again, and spend a week in the hospital. So. My schedule has been a little busy, to say the least, and that's the reason we haven't been doing the shows. But anyway, we're back. Derron's going to help me here for the next month or two till I can get this arm back in full shape, and we'll probably have some other guests. Probably David and some others come in and do some of the stuff. So, but anyway, that's the brief explanation of it. Now
you're going to go with that explanation.
Yeah.
You're not going to let them know that Renee just karate flipped you and
she kicked my butt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I don't want to talk about that. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Especially with my size at 6'4" and 270.
She's scrappy.
Yeah,
she's
real
scrappy.
So.
Texas woman. Yeah. Scrappy.
All right, let's get in. Tell us what you're doing today.
Well, today, it's kind of been busy since you haven't been around to help out at the office or anything. Not that I'm complaining that you've been gone.
Yeah.
Well, not a problem. So anyway, speaking of David, I actually went to David because it's been a little busy this week getting ready for Beach Blowout 2 down here. And David actually gave me the recipe for this drink that we're going to do today. It's actually called a Shanghai Rose. It's got kind of an Asian sound to it, though, to be perfectly honest, it's not the most Asian of ingredients, but I'm not going to argue that kind of thing.
Yeah, when you sent me the recipe, that's the first thing I texted Derron back. Asian? What in this is Asian? So
maybe it was an Asian guy that came up with it first before. David's girlfriend is Asian. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
Maybe it was for her. I don't know. We'll ask him when we have him back.
Right, well, let's make it.
Okay.
I'm ready to drink.
I am.
This is Beach Blowout 2, man.
And I know you got the med, so this is going to go real well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and put our ice in here. My hands are clean, by the way. So we're yeah, they are. It's alcohol. It's not going to hurt you. Okay, we're going to start with 1 ounce of fresh squeezed orange juice. Fresh squeezed by somebody else, not by me. I'm lazy. Okay, then we're going to follow that up with 1 ounce of raspberry syrup. Now you can use almond syrup, you can use a concentrate.
Liquid Assets syrup, I'll change that.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
We have a raspberry syrup.
We do have a raspberry syrup, and yes, you can get that on the website. But that, again, another story. 1 ounce. My guess is the rose is going to come from the color out of this, probably from the raspberry.
Well, you probably
then 1 ounce of water, because that is a syrup, so we want to thin it back a little. Now, I'm going with 1 ounce of El Grado Blanco Tequila.
This
Your
one.
favorite, that one
Yeah,
right
it's,
there, your favorite.
It's a Texas tequila. Some really nice people down in Victoria do this. Great product.
And this is supposed to be a 1/2 ounce of Citadel Gin, but I like these a little stronger, so this is actually 3/4 of an ounce.
I like the way you bartend.
Who did I get that
a
from?
little extra. What can I say?
And this is an ounce of a really, really good orange liqueur. This is Paula's Texas Orange Liqueur, again, made right here in Texas. And I mean, if you have not tried this product, rush out to your nearest liquor store. If they don't have it, ask for it. It is awesome.
I want to try that margarita.
That's originally
I mean,
what it was
it's
designed
very,
for.
very strong orange flavor, so it's going to be really strong.
And then what we want, believe it or not, is 3 fresh sage leaves, as fresh as you can get anyway. I went organic in this regard, and I'm going to crack them open just a little bit. Yeah, you like it? You like the organic? Now, after I go, ooh, did you smell that? You get the whiff of that?
As soon as you did that.
Now, I'm not going to muddle these, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to either use a cracked or crushed ice. In this case, this ice is perfect for it. This is going to act as our muddler, kind of destroying that herb in there and dispersing it around.
Sugar glass.
Yeah, I'm going to sugar on there.
Put it on there.
You want to do this?
No,
just
I
check
can't.
it.
That's why you're here.
You start dancing.
Move out of the way.
Okay, I have told him repeatedly, no dancing on camera. So let's get nice and cold. Okay.
Well, the ice is going to bust up the sage and get the flavor of it out.
Ooh, let's get a,
Wow.
let's put our strainer on there.
Little ice in these glasses.
A little more.
Well, since we're going to strain it there, we probably ought to do something.
I don't care, I'm just ready for a drink.
Yeah, me too.
It is.
Telling Rebecca, hurry up, hurry up.
Well, we got people coming. So
Yeah, we got a bunch of guests and stuff coming. So.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Oh, I was right about the color.
Yeah, that's enough for me right now.
That should go well with those paint nets.
Probably should have used a little more. That's all right.
That's all right. All right.
Mine's the full one, by the way.
It won't be for long.
Yeah, so.
Ooh, that has got a nice bouquet to it. Give it a try.
What are you waiting on?
Wow. I got to give David credit on this one. I thought it was going to be a little sweet with the raspberry, but I think it's the sage. The
Sage and the orange.
mellow
Sage
it out.
and that orange.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, David's done good here.
For those of you that don't remember which day we were talking about, he did the January episode of this year, the high octane.
I was out on training day
Yeah.
when you guys did the show.
He did the coffee-based drink. He actually won a gold barista bartending award for that.
He's fabulous for coffee, and he's a good bartender.
And he's a great bartender, actually. And he owns his own coffee place here, and works for Anvil. And anyway, enough about David. This is about us. Anyway, so here you have it, the Shanghai Rose. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I am.
And we'll put it up on the website. There'll be a full recipe of all the ingredients and everything on the website along the side of this. So I don't know about you, buddy, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm hoping Rebecca takes some video and kind of edits this in of the beach and everything here and shoots it a little bit. But
It's
I'm
nice out
ready,
there.
I'm ready to get out and enjoy this. And we got guests showing up in a little while. So
Yeah, we had some surfers up here coming.
might have been. We saw horses going up and down here earlier and all kinds of stuff. So.
It is a gorgeous weekend for this.
So, all right, guys. Thanks again, and remember, you never know when you might see me behind the bar at your local watering hole. Thanks, everybody. Beach Bash 2.
Bye.
I like that a lot.
It's subtle. It's subtle and sweet. And like I said, I thought the